Sorry about that. Somebody just called me and it went off. So I just had to uninstall my messenger. I forgot doing that when I came live. As I'm live, the calls just come in randomly. Somebody just called me on Facebook and it just went off. So please let's click share. I will share the link back on WhatsApp. We don't have much time. So please let's just click share and get everybody back on board. Yeah, so somebody called me on WhatsApp, on Facebook, and that's why the video went off. That's why the video went off. So please let's click share. Let me share to other people, to other groups. Yeah, I'm trying to click share the new link. Greetings, my people. Greetings. I'm sorry I'm struggling to share back the link so that those who are online could join back. I hope everybody did good. I hope everybody's doing good. So, like I did talk before the call come in, I will explain some things for una. Yeah, I will talk about chop money. And then I will want post the payment details before we start talk, so that anyone will come in, because as I be just the online, we get me Mama Mary will be he just send $30 as I be the online. So now $30 that from Mama Mary be just send $30. So I be the show, and then I be want inform una so that those them where they come for the beginning of the show, they go see and say, for instance, Merciful Truth will be more transparent on how we handle every issue. Now give me 1 minute, make I put up the cash app, so that by the time I will start talk as the audience debut, people where they go want to give anything, $5, $10 for feeding money, they go feed just the do one before while they talk, so that I know go stop for middle. Then I say I put up payment details again. So the cash app now Watana Wata $, Watana Wata. The PayPal na Kajeri 31st ayahu.com. Yeah, so more just to build the audience. I go start talk. And also people they like when they cancel, they just say message start come out. But you find sometimes when we come, we build the audience small before we start talk. Okay, hi, Oben Moses Obi, hi. I be the one inform una before I want start talk. Say we talk last time. Say we go give 5 counties the money. Yes, 5 counties. So according to what I be receive where the cash they be send out, where I be check the cash app where they send out for me. As I be checking. According to what you be doing for the cash app, I might check how much we be get. Okay. For the cash app, we get $3,600. We don't raise for feeding money. $3,600. No be me at the controller. I give some trustworthy person, a papa, a chairperson for Koketunja. Now I trust in he the catch up, now they control the catch up for the feeding money. So we will get 3,600. As to our previous live show, we get 3,013. But after the other live show, we get 3,600. I think say as of now, it go don't add. So for the 3,600 we will get for the live show, we will give Donga Manchu don't take 500 for feeding money as I be tell now. Donga Manchu don't take $500. We don't send the $500 for feeding money for their boys. Now the $500 that. Then we send Goke Tunja don't take their own too. At the show now, but I go post up the letter of where they don't get them. Now the Goke Tunja that if you look at very well, you will see the name on the Goke Tunja 500. That's 1,000. Mezam don't take your own 500. Now Mezam that 500 for Mezam. That's $500 for Mezam. Manu don't take your own 500. We hope so they go send we letters for all our people that they contribute for feeding money. May they see them. Manu don't take 500 and a Manu own 500 that way. Manu don't take a Manu County 500 for feeding of the boys. It remain Momo. I think say it remain Momo because it be Mezam, Momo, Goketunja, Donga Manchu, and Manu. So we don't give 2,500. We don't go out of 3,600. So it still remain. I think the money go don't climb by now because other people like as a day life, other people don't contribute. Even for Saturday, for Saturday after I stop show, Mama Mary, so other Mama Mary, we can give again $10 after we stop show. So now in this, and then we get also about $350 for PayPal. I think it's about 350. I don't know how much when we convert the currency, how much it could be. I be the one back say, I the yes say Goketunja get problem because La Republic don't invade Goketunja and the fighters them they get shortage for granite. While the audience be have one back and I go repeat and so whether if we give the 350 what we get for the PayPal or the 300, if we send them for Goketunja for help them. When I know say that they do a very good job, and even though they raise the money now for feeding, but now way they for difficulties, and we don't give them 500 for feeding, we not leave them. So I the check say we go agree after the show. I go here with you and I go talk. Then if we give Goketunja the 350 way for PayPal. Now, ladies and gentlemen, una be welcome again for this show, and I do am very very prompt. Certain things that the way that they happen and the way I always tell when I say something they happen when I go see me come up live immediately for Tokam. Immediately. Our revolution, the follow, it go towards towards a successful end. And the international government, it be scared of waiting if the outcome. Now, before I want to talk about that side, why I go try for build up the audience, maybe. I don't want to try for let una know and not say distractions they plenty now. Distractions they plenty. When I see them for some of my posts, they post and say we don't get another new virus apart from coronavirus in the name of EPOM. I don't know what to be that. We get another Ekema Patrick from Maryland where it won't worry the revolution. Ekema Patrick of Maryland where if he bully people, when he bully people, then he take people contribute again. No, the revolution is not ruled by bullying. Yes. So I don't want to let you know and not say anything I see the Ekema Patrick of Maryland do. When I forget about him, may we concentrate. May we concentrate for the revolution because times are getting rough. I don't know whether most of you now when I don't hear of recent for me for a post, you don't post and tell when I say that the one start that they bring back the case of Naira 10. That they bring back the case of Naira 10 people. Now the matter that way I come here today. And I whether when I see me urgently live. Yes. For me for a wall, that way me for post that thing. I whether I will get for be very, very smart. As me for post that thing, I go immediately for go start dig out what the matter be. And Southern Cameroonians, there is going to be something very terrible coming up in the few days ahead or few weeks to come. There's going to be a very terrible something coming in, which we all have to be very, very smart. We have to be very smart as of now. The game where La Republic be using before they be one released Barrister Bobala, that game go see one play again. Yes, the game go play. And this time the game go play in a more advanced stage. That's what I see me. La Republic is cooking up something very dangerous, where if they want to take Southern Cameroonians on surprise, because they don't say they already split. If you say they don't split, we very well. So they want to prepare the game. Most of una be don't see Kamto the worker around the world, but una no be know what Kamto be the do. Kamto be the try for prepare the ground for a peace to return into Southern Cameroon. And with all their arrangement where they don't get for Kondegui with Seseku, Kamto be the worker for prepare the ground. I hope most of una don't hear about say the case of Naira 10. We don't believe whether Naira 8 or 9 now, but all them they will see say Naira 10. Most of una don't hear say the case of Naira 10, the comeback. I believe say most of una don't already hear. More no sleep. There is a terrible game which is about being played. Most African presidents, when I don't hear say most African presidents, they relate with Kamto and with what is happening in Kondegui. This has to deal even with the letter I want to see Partagez bring them up. Yes, Partagez bring them up. So now, I go on breakdown what they plan for do. And this has to go down. If you watch me today, it will be like a small merciful truth. But you will try to cut the part for the video. Our restoration forces now, they mostly forget this video. Yes, our restoration forces mostly they forget this video. Mostly them forget this video. And we for diaspora and if possible, are refugees. I don't fair here say the interim government HSS department, they try forget to our refugees, and when they go there, it like say the Kondegui distraction group, it don't inform those people where those refugees them from Nigeria, saying they don't receive any aid where they come in from the interim government of President Sako. Yes, I don't hear so. I don't hear say even people where they don't go give aid for our refugees when they talk in the name of they come up for the interim government and they want try for describing a President Sako problem. They almost be where they even want beat them or they want attack them. Now this has to be a very very strategic point where we get to take them up and change our reasoning. I be don't talk last time for year and some people be see me like say I be talking out of hate. No. I don't tell una say if una like people for jail, make una give them sardine, good coat, and everything. But may no person not ever decide our future. Some of una don't understand why. The African presidents them, some inside CEMAC and AU, they don't try to get meetings on how to resolve the present crisis without destroying Cameroon, as he quotes. African president them, this include France. This includes the United States and some other member governments. They try to see how to solve the Southern Cameroon problem without breaking Southern Cameroon. Now, the information where it don't come from me, be say, they don't say and say Seseku. From the information they don't give, they don't say Seseku va get whole. Say Seseku fi decide anything. Now I don't see that newspaper come out where Seseku be that put Seseku for they say Seseku the tell and say now only he fit Ambazonian restoration fighters they put their guns down and they could do one. Now only he. So this is my first part for the message. I want to tell all counties and all local government chairmen them say they get a lot of job to do now. As the game they go on, not be time this for sleep because as soon as Seseku their case don't wake up so they go release them. Yes. Just like how they release Bala, they go release them. But I don't know if Partagez go ever green for the terms so they go release them. Because the terms them, as I don't see that appeal they come to Iwaka we waka now for that appeal. Come to Iwaka we Iwaka. That why I wanna see and say could be right for this time itself from Partagez because he said they go discuss for resolution 1608, but that was fake. As they go back for court, we want to make the be released. We want to make the be released. We don't want to make some person remain for this thing, but I don't want to Southern Cameroonians to say as they go for court this Thursday where they start that appeal. That I don't tell them before, say they fit cancel life sentence. They go cancel that life sentence. And then they go agree on a deal of peace. Now, I don't want to see this EPOM, this man from Maryland, he work all this time in the struggle for destroy President Sako, the image. And now I don't want to see some activists that they try to take a twist. Because some that if you say after this something, the one happen, them they go be left behind. No. But Southern Cameroonians, my fellow people, now na time where all we get for week off for sleep. If you be the sleep, no sleep now. No sleep now. No sleep now. No try. If you be the sleep for this revolution, no sleep now. No sleep now. Because the worst thing go be na say, if we there fumble, I don't tell the interim government, any place where say Sekou, in name or something they relate, says Sekou be president, make it be changed immediately. Any place where it's on document or something it carry, say Sekou president, let it be changed immediately. Partagez already given a warning. And I don't see even the other letter where it don't come out of recent. Where for my other live show, when I go come in, I go digest and for una. When I don't see the other letter, how they explain for they, they tell una what did happen. It don't tell una say, Kondegui, you not be safe. You can never be in prison and you rule. But I don't tell una say, if the revolution fail, now who cause them. Now, I be repeating for my live show, someone I think say a joke. I tell una say I no hate no person, but I tell una true. Say Sekou, before even this man want write them, say Sekou don't seek apology, back beer. I be talking for yes, say some girl where his sister work for said, and no one call that girl in name, but the girl there for inside abroad here with we. The first day where Sekou go, the message still there for my phone. If that's not we put them for online, but if I get for share the face it in name so that moment they don't see him. If I put them online, you go see the date where send for me after 2 weeks, around the 16th of January 2018, when they be arrest them. As Sekou touch this thing, Easter back an apology. They don't already write apology letter for Bia. Sekou don't already write apology letter the beg Bia. If someone from no be think say we will hate person, but this one I don't talk say this revolution, not be for some particular person, no. This revolution now for the people of Southern Cameroonian to decide their will, their last will, because if we mess up this revolution, we will not go ever get this opportunity for our life again. Some of us they take a like joke. Federalists they say if we start from federation, we go to independence. Not lie. The United Nations over get plenty palaver. Once they put any stamp where it concerns this revolution, it go be a final stamp. I repeat that for una. If there has to be any decision in this revolution, we will not leave and make one person take them. Make the people be and their eyes they be open. Make it not be done in a closed door. Even if na the interim government want to do them, when they want to negotiate, tell the people make they put it live on camera. Make una the watch. Make you una the people make the secretaries can do a live show. Make people call even for 2-3 hours. People call, it desires what they want to be spoken in that mediation. That's how it had to be. Now, why did you tell una this now? Because the mafia where they go play this time, it go dirty past Fumban. And after this mafia, if it be say it work, where as a struggle for destroy we, they go tell we now say terrorists. Because when a peace agreement be concluded and some group wants to wake up again for fight, the other majority they turn against that group. If una don't know, so I go tell una now. When a majority, that means as we did now, this two wanna see Eric Tato and the others that they struggle for sure say will be divided. If Sekou, I see them for jail, La Republic struggle for get something for do with ye, or some small agreement pull something where they say some part of Ambazonia accept. They go on for some and if the others then deny, your international government will come and say they don't struggle make peace, and this other one they want to destroy the peace of the country. So we must be smart. Now, what you get for B, all the restoration fighters get for no, all them, all. If you watch me cut this video, all the restoration fighters where they did for ground zero, they get to talk, say no person for jail get for decide their freedom. All. And if there's anything where you carry a picture, we get a new president. The pictures of everything concerning Ambazonia has to carry the embodiment of the president, which is President Sako. The pictures, the website, and everything. Look, this we don't talk, say don't be impeached, but I don't realize and say plenty for Ambazonia. Plenty things of Ambazonia, they still carry a image. That's not what impeachment means. Impeachment means as once a president is impeached, both on website, on everything has to change automatically. Pictures projecting a revolution has to change. But I don't go in for small research. I say things that still there inside where they carry a name. It's very wrong. It's giving wrong information into the international world. Very wrong information. Very wrong information. And are those things them where if tomorrow this their plan where they get and so where they want start this appeal, where for this appeal, Bia go give Nemes go grant this thing for Seseku for this appeal. This case one at the sense where they go start. Seseku they go be free. Macron don't already tell them. Kamto you walk away go France. Now because of that dinner, whether I see Seseku sideline Partagez. Some of them they look me like which but I go say I go come to real if you undermine this message. Kamto waka away waka, all them go for Paul Kagame and all sides. Now because of this, they go release them, and after they release them, they could want try to make a peace settlement, a peace deal with T for say make Cameroon remain one. Some of una just only look me so that I say, but how Prince you know these things? I don't tell una say for this revolution, I'm a God there for my back. If you remember last time we Barista Bobalawan come out, now Keremuna be the running master of our own side for Southern Cameroon. Keremuna. Barista Keremuna. Now he will front Seseku now. Now he be walk. This part will be the demonstrate. Now he be walk before Barista Bobala come out. Now Barista Keremuna they for this thing. You don't. If you don't hear, now he visit Seseku now. Now then they talk now. Just like what be happen Barista Bobala. Yes, so now Keremuna the program everything. When I be say immediately when a Keremuna be stand for front Barista Bobala before they want release a Barista Bobala, you know, they start talk peace. So there is nothing like the interim government must. I don't know how they distribute the letters, but they get to inform everybody. They get to inform all. They say anything where they want conclude. If they want to release Naira 10 them, may they release them peacefully. May they go. But say conclude on how to end the war or how to stop this thing without the people of Southern Cameroon deciding, they are wasting their time. This is why you see me I come live today. Let the Cameroon government know. Kamto, you should know this. Because this is their deal. This is their deal. You know, Kamto is very wise. He's the one which won Bakassi. He made a peaceful agreement with Nigeria which turned out Bakassi to become Cameroon. Some of you guys don't know. When it comes to peace settlement deals, before you see Partagez wrote that letter, you think he was dull? Some of you have never, look, Southern Cameroon, most of us when we come to revolution, we don't go and look people's archives. When it comes to peace settlement, Kamto is a grandmaster in the game. He knows how to arrange peace deal. He knows very well. So, what the peace deal that stopped the killing of soldiers in Bakassi and Cameroon, it was Kamto that worked that deal. So, Kamto going to jail, and you see the letter from Seseku, there is a deal going on. There is a deal. He's on a peace mission to protect the interest of France. He's on a peace mission. Now they have Seseku. And what they are trying to do is they want to arrange a deal. They have already arranged the deal. It was just unfortunate that we got that letter that came out. That letter wasn't supposed to come out. And do you know why that letter came out? It's because between Bas are no more in alliance again with Kamto. The Bas, some of them have breached from Kamto. And why the Bas have breached themselves, they have caused some of course, is because they see like Kamto is projecting base, is a political agenda. That's why you see Bas now has two fractions. Bas don't have one fraction like we used to see before. No. Bas has two fractions. There is one fraction of Partagez, which is like Franco Ambazo. That is the one we have to be very careful. But yes, and then you have the one which is for the Maurice Kamto and whatever. Some of the people in Bas have split it and they have joined that one of some because, you know, in a revolution, there are people which they go in for political advantage. Because after the end of the revolution, some people, when they work their political advantage good, the other government will appoint them. bring them in because they see them, they are strong. So some people have followed Maurice Kamto through that way, knowing that after the election or after what Maurice Kamto is doing, if he become president, their head is covered. Now, some people are not caring, they don't care about politics and Maurice Kamto. They saw Maurice Kamto to be somebody which will come tomorrow and do a global change. You understand? So when they realized that Maurice Kamto wasn't coming for that global change and he was putting by his interest, some of the people of Bas, they splitted away. They splitted away from the Maurice Kamto. So now, how do Ambazonia fall in here? The information we told you guys long time ago that there is a deal, Maurice Kamto and Seseku have a deal in jail. It's very, very confidential. It's something which is, if not for God, we will not know. And if we don't work hard now, this will overshadow us. Yes, if we don't do this job, which I'm telling you now, someday you guys will just wake up in the morning, bam, you just see all international press. Look, some of you are joking. Did you realize that the letter of Seseku in jail, let's be very frank, me I like to say it very openly. You when I be realizing the letter for Seseku for jail, it be waka. International media, they didn't even pick and pass for our interim government. Do you know why? They pick that letter because they don't say man for jail, they feel conclude with it quick, but man for outside go strong head. Now, whether you see me, I know the care what the person they think, and they talk to them, they negotiate with man for jail. If you see any letter where come out for Kondegui, the letter they shoot, that means say medias, they depict the letter quick. Do you know why? Because they don't say the man in captivity wants freedom. They feel easily use it. If you see newspaper, them any small thing where it do poop. So look, we gonna go sleep here on one day. The first day where African Union or European Union or United Nations go write about Ambazonian cause, it go write and on the deal where una go see Maurice Kamto, where it put her in now, go get them with Seseku and Bia. That day, now whether they tell una say, oh, we get for wake up. You know go work up, if we not take care, it go be very too late. It could be very too late. And that day, that letter, it go work out for all sides, all big offices, them, because they go want change, they go want frustrate we for diaspora, where the revolution go hold. They go want try way for frustrate our boys. You understand? But now, if we react on this now, where I tell you now, this thing don't spoil. The fufu don't sour. The fufu don't sour. So, let be a no. Southern Cameroonians, nobody behind jail will decide our freedom. You can tell the EPOM of Maryland to say whatever I want to say about President Sako. He can go and say whatever. He's the new virus now of the revolution. Yes, EPOM. Eric Tato is the new virus of Southern Cameroon revolution. He cannot make two statements without calling President Sako. Two statements without. We already know the deal. We already know. But they will go up and come down. It did not happen, Barrister Bobala. It will not happen again. It will not happen now. It will never happen. La Republic can go to the moon. That's why I have to look. We all have to be focused. We have to go to our LGAs and empower those guys more. We have to educate them. You have to be whistleblowers. Make videos in your dialect. Make audios in your dialect. Educate those boys. All of them already know Seseku is under the boss. All of them already know. But when international organizations want to handle things, it might come with some demoralization. But we should let them know that the guns in those boys' hands will never be taken. If the free people, we the free people, you the free people watching me, we don't decide on our freedom. People in jail can never decide for us, whereas we are free people. And at this time, we will not blame nobody because Partagez has said it. So my people, this is not about hate. I love all those in jail. If they want to release them, they should release them as they release Abdul Karim. If they want to release them, they should release them as they release Abdul Karim, peacefully. But if they want to negotiate anything with them, as African presidents are backing, secret organs are backing, Maurice Kamto is struggling there and BI is struggling to pay the mafia, They should know that it will only escalate the war. And let this message be made known to Seseko. He can never, the same way he came to this revolution, if that's a motto they want to use, the same way they walk out. They can never negotiate. If they do any peace or whatever deal with Bia, it ends with them in Kondegui. They should know that. Somebody should start telling them. If they do any nonsense as they are doing, as he already begged Bia for apology, and his release is being based on the grounds that he has to restore peace back in southern Cameroon, they should let him know that that deal is working. Will carry him, he said go. Yes. There is no deal that anybody would do in jail. God bless Partagez. We already know what is happening. We already know. And you see the letter of barrister, this other man, I've forgotten the name which Partagez. Well, let me check. Let me check this man's name. The last letter which Partagez sent, which the man said the hidden truth of which Seseko has not said. You see, everything is falling in place. When this girl sent me the information that Seseko is begging for apology from Bia, I refused. But I finally, you see, one of my brother was saying today was Naira 10, it has gone to Naira 9, and you hear the way this other man of Maryland, Eric Tato, started insulting the man. You know, any person that comes out to speak the truth, that's how they insult them. Any person that comes out to speak the truth. But Ambazonians, we will not sleep. We will not sleep. Let me look the name of this man. Let me look. Partagez sent me that thing. Okay, Dr. Tita. Dr. Tita. He said it very clear. He said Seseko has not said the truth. He wrote it very well. He said Seseko. You know, most of them, they were blind. Most of them were blind. Most of them did not know what is going on. Most of them. Everybody in that government can leave jail. Yes. But Seseko's own matter is different because even if he has to leave, La Republic is still holding him for embezzlement. That's what I want everybody to know. The Naira 10, everybody in the Naira 10, the 9 Naira 10 can leave jail. But Seseko's own issue, even if Southern Cameroonian case is out, La Republic will hold Seseko for embezzlement. Because before even they had to arrest them, his name had already appeared on the newspaper. This one is not about, this one is realistic. I'm not saying it about hate. I know the government of La Republic. I know the government of La Republic very well. I know it. Seseko has two options which they have given to him. And the one which we have, he doesn't believe in us. Seseko doesn't believe that we, Southern Cameroonians, can fight this war, win this war, and then negotiate whatever La Republic is accusing him of and release him. No. He believes that his own way he can free himself is working, just like how the lawyers, Barrister Cameroon and the rest are letting him know. That is by doing what he has to do, working with them and begging Bia, because the bill which is on his head, and Ambazonia winning the war is something impossible. That's what he feels. So what their deal is now is he has to restore peace, work with some activists, they restore peace, and then they have a deal. If the peace is restored and all the soldiers put their arms down and the war stops, then it's okay. They will release them. But let me say this, Southern Cameroonians, this war was not initiated by Seseko. This war was initiated by Bia. So Seseko cannot stop the war. This war wasn't initiated by Seseko. Tell him that where I got this one from, God of this revolution will not let us sleep and something happens. This revolution will bring final total liberation to Southern Cameroon. This revolution. This never again generation. Nobody, look, with this social media, with everything we have, when somebody can pass even voice note will get, you think you would look, some of them will be surprised at how do we know this? How do I know this? But I know what is cooking. I know what is cooking. I know what is cooking in their pot. So if they like, they go to the appeal. Let the judge release them because they don't have they are not Cameroonians. Let them release all of them with a sekou. Let them send them back to Nigeria. Then La Republic can hold them for embezzlement or whatever. Yes. That is the United Nations grounds on refugee. You cannot come and repatriate a refugee and then you take him back home, then you start holding him for embezzlement. No. But that they want to release them on the fact base that they will negotiate on the destiny of 8 million Southern Cameroonians. Then you are dreaming. African president, AU, Mohamed Faki, all of you are dreaming. Because you will have to kill all Ambazonia. All. Seseku can never. He can never decide our fate. He can never. No president of Southern Cameroon in jail. Former president, sorry to say. No former president will decide. We have free people. You want to hold a man in chains just like how you gave our forefathers women in Fumban and hold us in bondage again? That cannot happen. This is modern 21st century. You cannot walk over our brains. Just like how you gave our forefathers women in Fumban, you're struggling to hold the man in captive to make a fake deal and then force it on us. They should know. And the interim government must react very quick. Very, very quick. Very quick. Now, that is being said and done. And to people like Maurice Kamto, we have no deal with French people. We have told French to leave. We have no deal. Maurice Kamto, you struggle with Bakassi, but not with us. This is not a one-man show. Yes, this is not a one-man show. Somebody say this is blackmail. Blackmail? Do you look me like I'm talking about blackmail on this platform? Or the Tiluda Prince Jeka? No. I don't throw blackmail. And Anderson, go and check on my wall. Before Barrister Kobala could come out, I said this kind of thing. Go and check on my wall. I don't come and do blackmail. Before Barrister Kobala could come out, we knew how much of BBC changed prison and everything. You think this revolution, the wars have ears. So don't think we don't know. We know already. For the appeal that they are starting the case back, after the life sentence they gave them, they are going to stop the war. I mean, they are going to stop, going to release them from jail. So it's not something like, it's already something which you want to, they have already prepared themselves. They want to overshadow us, and then they work with those in Kondegui. So forget about that. It's something deep-rooted. It's something deep-rooted. It's something which I'm not sure I'm even putting it well, I'm explaining it well. It's something which African presidents know, and many. And you know why? They are using our distraction. They are using the fact that they say we are distracted and we can be another Sudan. Because of what some of you on social media do with these other people who are causing distraction to our revolution. I'm just telling you now. And if you want to watch, you will see it come. If we don't act quick. You see the distraction which some people are causing, the minority, that is where they capitalize on. Yeah. That's where La Republique holds. That's where some countries which La Republique has ties to, like the CEMAC country like Congo and the others. Congo, Equatorial Guinea, Gabon. That's where they are telling the international government that even if we have to be free, we'll be like Southern Sudan. Because look the small government we have, we cannot arrange it. This man is fighting this and that. That's why. And that's the job of the compromiser I want you guys about. That's the job of the compromiser with the fake Facebook. That is their role they are playing. Their role is to project, just like how Eric Tato was saying he wants to come and destroy the demonstration. That is where that's already a very big proof. That's already big proof with what they want to do now in Kondegui. That's already a very big proof. And if such kind of image has to come out, and then they make the deal in Kondegui, and they want to foster the revolution, the international government will capitalize on that stuff now and say, oh, you guys are divided. This man, which we have known as a leader, has made a peace with Cameroon. The revolution has ended. What I'm telling you is not cooked up. That's what is on the plate. So what you have to know now is we have to rise as a people. We have to rise as one people, just like how we did in Barrister Bobala. We all have to rise as one people. We love all those in jail, but they will not take the destiny of 8 million people to put it on a platter of gold. If they want to release them, let them release them just like they did nothing wrong. It's self-determination is an international right. They can release them without jeopardizing the revolution. So it's not something which an Ambazonia has to be emotional. They can release them. How did they release Abdul Karim? It was said everywhere, they put out it that Abdul Karim is a terrorist and everything. But they released Abdul Karim. So why is it that they cannot release them until they jeopardize our revolution? That's the question you must be asking yourself. Why? Because I told you before, I said they made a mistake. The release of Barrister Bobala was a terrible mistake which they are crying up to today. That they released Barrister Bobala without destroying this revolution. They are regretting it up to today. Now they are struggling by all means that they should use Sisiku, because they saw the love we had for him, and they are struggling to use that love to split Ambazonians in the middle. Then they project now what they have to bring in, and then they show to the international world that we are divided. But what do we Saudi Cameroonians have to do? We need to put love aside. Forget about love. Yes, we love all those who are in jail, but now it's destiny. Should we forget about the destiny of Southern Cameroons and then we start thinking about love? Those who are in jail are not dead. There are more people in the graves and they have their family and children out there. Those who are in jail, any day they can be negotiated. Their destiny can be. In America, we saw somebody who was jailed for 27 years that he raped a woman, whereas he did not rape the girl. After 27 years, they realized it and he was out. But if you are dead, you will never benefit that. That's one thing which some of you Southern Cameroonians don't know. Once you're in the grave, it is different. But once you're in jail, you can be free. You can be. If we win this revolution, we can stand and tell France that, okay, we'll give you this thing for this type of time, release our people. We can. But going on the claim that you want to use the destiny of 8 million people to settle a score, it's very terrible. And that's what they want to do. You understand? Going on that path. So, Southern Cameroonians, we have to be very, very smart. As the case is coming up in court, we will support them as we always used to do. If you know the lawyers, you can send them $50, $100 for the transport, support the lawyers. But do not ever allow them to decide on our future. I'm telling you. Never allow them to decide on our future. Let the free people decide on our future. Let the free people. Now, I think that's the short message which I had to bring to you all. I wasn't coming live to be long. I did not announce it. And I don't want to talk about other happenings. This is the one that brought me live. What France, Kamto, Bia, and Sesiku, they are preparing. That's what brought me live. What Kamto, Bia, Sesiku, they are preparing, and France, is to bring up a peace arrangement back. And that peace deal is to destroy the revolution, cause confusion. Then the media, the media plays a very great role here when they want to destroy you. Did you see what happened with the former president of Côte d'Ivoire? This media, if they want to destroy you and you slip off, you don't know how to protect yourself, they can destroy him. Look, if the media, the international media, wants to rob this our revolution, they will just look for one good opportunity and they do it. That's why you see Trump attacks the media. Some of you are very ignorant. If the media wants to destroy our revolution, some of you will regret why we even had to go to the extent of even giving some sympathy to some people. You don't know. So let's forget about what you're thinking and let's preserve our revolution first. In every rule of law, they have to release them from Kondegui without any negotiation. Without any negotiation. Partagez has given you all the everything that is in Kondegui. He has said it. If the last 3 letters from Partagez, it's a break door for us. The last 3 letters. The last 3 letters. It's a prophetic revelation for us. The first one about Kamto, that we should not trust Kamto. The second one about the Naira incident. And this third one which Dr. Tita sent. Those are the 3. If you all are out here, you put emotions, they will always be free. Once they are free tomorrow, this thing will, but our destiny will never come back. If Biya struggles to destroy our revolution and place with the international government and France, and some cook up something is put in, and you all will stand and watch, the revolution will not come back. And the revolution is destiny. The revolution is not love. Somebody can hate me today, but after 2 months, that hatred will die off. You love me. But one destiny has gone. You can walk the whole of your life. In the next 100 years, the destiny will not come back, even in your grave. So hear this, because I see some of you are you don't use your common sense. You bring that, oh, you hate Seseko. I see somebody saying blackmail. As that other man of Maryland, the virus has contaminated him. Maybe the virus too has contaminated you. This one is not about love. Yes, if it was about love, you never see me. I love all those in jail more than you because I've been through what they have been through for some time. I've been through, but you have not been. But you forget to know that love can be built. Love can grow up again. Destiny can never come back. That's the one thing you never know because they never taught you philosophy. Or you never study philosophy. The Frenchman took the philosophy from you and gave you what you call literature. Only big book, but you don't think. Love, you see, it's like flower. If you throw it out, it withers. If you put water on the body, it grows back. That's love. That's why you see a man can break a woman's heart. And after 2, 4, 3, 5 months, begs that woman and the woman still loves the man back. But once that man has destroyed that woman's destiny, maybe that woman has had 4 or 5 abortions, that woman cannot give birth again for her life. I hope you're getting me. Let me teach you some small sense. All those of you here which you take those your emotions as if we don't love those in Kondegui and bring. Love. We can talk about Seseku today, he thinks it's hate. Tomorrow he comes up and says, but this child was preserving his destiny. But it's already destroyed. The children which have been killed down there, their mothers and fathers, all of them, they will become stranded. They will turn armed robbers tomorrow. Their destiny has been destroyed. I hope you're getting me. So this is not about love. This is about destiny. Because it's once in a lifetime. Do you know how long Pa Ndeli, Foncha and the rest were fighting to get to this stage? They did not succeed. Do you know how many people are in their graves? They are weeping that they should be alive and witness this. Do you know? Do you know how many? And then you come and put here love. You come and put some love and start saying, no, blackmail. A blackmail is for what? He has children and family. I want him to be with his family. But he can always be. But the destiny of the children can never come back. It can never. It can never come back. This thing you see today, this video, will never come back. It will never. That's what some of you fail to know. That's why your common sense end up. You don't think. You come and start thinking like, you think Partagez was doing that, he doesn't love Seseku. He loves them. But he knows love has a place. It can die, wake up. Love can go. It can die 70 times and wake up 70 times. A man will beat a woman 70 times, and after that 70 times, the woman will still wake up and say, that's my husband. A woman will break up his man's heart 70 times, and the man will still wake up and say, that's my wife. But once that woman's destiny is destroyed, it is destroyed forever. That's where some of you fail. And that's why we have been having problem in this revolution. Because when it comes to time to reason and put destiny before, some of you come and start putting the hatred. No. For example, look what Ayabacho has been doing. For some of you to come up and say, but this man is destroying our destiny, we are marking place. You go and put the love, you put tribalism, you put, no, he doesn't love Ayabacho. Forgetting that it's not about loving Ayabacho, it's about he's delaying our destiny. Time is not waiting. Some people are feeling that, no, we cannot succeed. That's why some of you are so blockheaded. But you go to a social media, every day this man is insulting you, and you are there, no, he loves us. Do you know the difference between love and destiny? Do you know? Some of you go to school, but the school doesn't penetrate into your brains, eh? There is difference between love and destiny. And these people in the Western world, is from them I learn it. A girl can be in love with a guy, but when that guy has to go to the military, that girl will put the love down and say, my husband, go, it's your destiny. I will still love you. That's it. But look what some of you are doing. For 3 years, some people have been destroying the revolution based on your sentimental issues and affections. You think we don't love them? Why should I hate somebody? I will never hate anybody. You think we don't love them? But a wise person will know this is destiny. If we all had questioned Ayabacho long time and removed sentimental issue that you're from Northern Zone and from Southern Zone, this revolution would have been won long time ago. Do you know that? Do you know that? If some of you would have stopped all this sentimental bullshit and tribalistic nonsense, and you think of that, we forget about everything. We are talking about destiny. We correct our brother like a brother and forget about the Northern Zone and Southern Zone stuff. You know this revolution would have been won? It's the same nonsense that is happening now, which this guy of Maryland is running them out on Facebook like somebody who has never gone to school. Shouting every day, I have money, I pay people. How much do you pay people? You give $50, it's not money. Is there any of your worker which is any $500? No one. You bring sentiment to the destiny of 8 million people, just like what Yanisika did. That's sentimental bullshit. You carry sentiments and you come and put it in a destiny of children, 8 million people. Do some of you guys reason? All what these guys, some of them in Maryland, they don't even reason. You carry your sentiments. Say no, because whatever you feel about Sako and Seseko is sentiment. It's affection. And then you play with the destiny of 8 million. That's what I told Jiro Godin. He belongs to SCAF. Say President Sako has 2 million. I asked him that sentiment. Your attitude is, some of you, your attitude is worse than that 2 million which was lost up in my trip to Boya. Some of you. Because 2 million, we can sit only one evening and we arrange one deal with Perenco Shell. We sell a crude oil, just 1 barrel of crude oil from Southern Cameroon, and we make that money overnight. But if the destiny of Southern Cameroon is destroyed, where do you want to go and sell that oil? Where? Where do you want to go sell that oil? That some of you will spend. You use sentiment from day to night. You are calling President Sarko's name and you are destroying the destiny of 8 million people. That's why I told this man, I say, you don't reason. If you reason, you will never come and insult President Sarko. You wait until we have won the war. We are in Boya. Then you can bring up any issue, because by then there is nothing to lose. We cannot be on a journey and you come and start sharing how injustice you are and how everything, whereas we have not even won. When we win, there is nobody to fight. If we're in Boya, you come and start shouting President Sako, nobody will care about you, because there is nothing to fight anymore. We already have everything. We have already won the war. You can do your sentimental bullshit that time and everybody will say, hi, this is personal business. We have already won the war. But we cannot be in a war. Our people are dying, the destiny, and then you bring up 2 million. 2 million is what? $2 million is what? Which cannot wait. And then we fight for the destiny of 8 million people. Which, if we fail this war, you cannot feed their children or sponsor them in school till they die. You cannot. Most of you cannot pay the school fees of those children down there, which their parents have died. Some of you can even give them feeding money for 1 month. Let's be real. Most of you just come and run your mouth on Facebook here. You do this, you do that. If they say this war has ended today, let's carry the burden of those 500,000 refugees. Some of you will pack your bags and run. Even only to contribute in this revolution is some people who are doing it. But you carry sentiments, you put like you are the heavenly father, you are so righteous, you're so perfect. Let's cut this bullshit. We are just here talking about something which the Republic is trying to do. You carry your sentiment, you bring in. Oh, Seseku, this blackmail, this, that. Why I want to blackmail my brother? Why? The destiny of 8 million people is more important than Seseku. And if he ever thought and was reasoning, if he really was reasoning like a professor, which he was, he would not do this. If Seseku was reasoning like a professor, he would never do this. That's why to some extent, some people say we have to hold him for his actions when he leaves jail. I said yes. Because if you have to reason, you realize you're playing with the destiny of 8 million people. And Bia can never take care of that. Just look what is happening. Look what is happening. The budget of the whole Southern Zone is that to Bia's village. You think whatever negotiation we have, look even for in the newspaper who just came out yesterday night. All top positions, it's La République. President of Senate, francophone. President of House of Assembly, francophone. President of the Supreme Court, francophone. President of the nation, francophone. They just put only you, the prime minister, in the middle. And then you come in, you're using sentiments. When the world is struggling to confine her destiny, you can put the sentiments anywhere. If we win this war today, we can pay off any shit Bia wants to say. We have the money, we have the resources, we have everything. But because some of you don't know what is love, and that's why I don't understand the kind of women you have. Some of you don't know what is love and what is destiny. You are trying to mess up everything. Destiny is different from love. Love can come back. Destiny cannot come back. Get this today. Look for a diary. I know maybe you're a university teacher. This one, they don't teach you. You see this kind of cap I wear? These are ancestral caps. It's with this kind of cap, when your forefathers put blessing on your head, that you get those kind of wisdom. This is what I'm telling you. They don't teach it in school. Yes. You just sleep in the night and you get it like a vision. Yes, when you meditate on your revolution and you have the will of the people, you just sleep in the night and your father send it to you. Do you know why? Destiny can never. That's why I see some people, they mistake for their life and they remain in a particular position till they die. I will tell you, for example, there was one time we had some of our brothers in Jalakwan Sports Academy when I was still in Victoria. They get one chance for come Italy, for come play ball. One chance. One chance. Someone didn't even know. I did tell this one. I never talk for online. By that, they still play ball for Njalakwan football school. I be there very good. Some grandfather be the way. I no one call their name here, but I really feel bad for that grandfather. I never ever tell that grandfather. Now grandfather we did today so today like friend. I don't mean to every time I be university we play ball again. That grandfather get one chance for can Italy. He can Italy. He do test white man even green he say go come because of say. The money where they begin for sign them, the two parties they not agree. For that grandfather for find a way, he enters Sosongo, make his life better. That grandfather no, he talks say no. That man already assure you say if you go back for Cameroon, they go send you visa, make you come back. You see, one if other friend they say a lie, it not go happen. Their destiny this. Come we enter Sosongo, we run. You feel go play the ball for the other side, they will give paper for this ball. The grandfather say a lie, and they go back for Cameroon. And they go back for Cameroon. That grandfather come back. You know, say that grandfather come back. Finally, that grandfather life ends so. Because of say, if you over believe, you over love. If you just say no, when he come back, Papa Njala go arrange, he go back. Papa Njala go do this, he go back. You know, say that grandfather come back till today. That grandfather never see road again for go airport. That's destiny. If he take that one chance where we get for Italy, he open his Sosongo, he enter. Today, if we don't find way for the game and me the smoke and that, if we don't surely play that ball, but if fumble with the destiny, one God-given chance, one, no man will be pay flight ticket, no man will be pay anything. Now God just blesses to opening, he go. The boys, the way they come for Italy, today if you see them, they find. Today see them for quarter. Plenty of my friend them, where they mess up so, they still there for roads. They still there for road. Some they still there for one place because of somebody they say, I fear for die. When you fear for die, you already die while you're alive. That's the truth about life. I learned this one from Nigeria man. Nigeria man say, if you fear for die, like say now you get your life for your hand. No, so you already work like die man. Because you no go feel do anything because of fear. Now why that when I want to take decision for my life, I tell God say if I die, may I die for that decision. If I get for succeed, may I succeed for that decision. Now so life day. You move sentiments aside. You see now your destiny for from. You tackle them. But when you now, and I saw you see me now, why don't you see me now? So I did do for the revolution. I love everybody. I love everybody in this revolution. But when it comes to things where it get to matter to the revolution, I dey move sentiments. You know, when me and this my other man, why they call it some kind of funny name they for revolution. When I not see the word don't share, we don't share plenty things then. But I don't push it for, I don't match it for under boss. This one a revolution. Now people they are alive. I don't put it. I even call it a poem. You know what to be a poem. When I need to be a poem. When I see, oh, I don't know why if I bring that name. Now who man bring it and say a poem? Now who bring that and say a poem? Ambazonia, I beg, please. Now who bring that and say a poem? A poem. When I know someone not to be a poem. Now, I mean, today I even can't blast, even because of one time revolution straight. We remove sentiments aside. Say we already know people. People dey revolution where we already share things with them. But man don't move sentiment aside. Say me we concentrate because if we put sentiment, like the public go drag we for a hole. So that they call it appelons. Appelons means a chemapatrick of Maryland. That's the latest virus. That virus, when it take you, na pride there, it born, it make you say you lose. A chemapatrick, no where they put it go. A chemapatrick of Maryland. That means you coach your mama, then coach your papa, then coach everybody. That means say the sentimental, the love way there for ye and say it too much where it just coach all man. But they forget for no say this na destiny. It was destined say Seseko go be there and Seseko go come out. It was destined say everything go happen. It was destined. It was destined. You cannot change it no matter how you feel. It didn't like man pick you a love woman. You like baby, your baby, oh my wife, my girlfriend. When I never married, but you already call it your wife. I don't pass through that situation. My baby, I see my baby body, my baby. Then you don't know say they are baby, they so. Neighbor, the pepper the baby. Neighbor, the pepper ram. You only want to hear some money time say, oh, they are baby, they already been 9 months. You want to start vex. It was destined she was not your wife. It was she will be your girlfriend, but another man go pepper ram, he go carry belly. That look, you must differentiate that. She was destined to be your girlfriend, but she wasn't destined to be your wife. Please, when we are talking issues about people in Kondegui and leaders of this revolution, think, remove love first. Remove that tribalism, say, we Northern Zone. No, that French people, they style, move them. First check about that picking if they don't die. First check about, say, the revolution get for succeed. When the revolution, you don't put and say the revolution get for succeed, that's putting Ambazonian face. Then you go wear this kind cap, the cap for love, where you love the person, you put them back. That's what they do. When I want to think about the revolution, I dey move, say, hey, I love this person. That's what I do, Like, I know if he stands on one day, can they shout about a poem for Maryland, or I talk about some person for the revolution. I like, message true, no for day. But now, because of, say, when I want to talk, I dey move my cap, say, hey, this man and my person, we don't share this thing. I dey move them for down. I fit put 8 million people them. Ask myself, I fit give them, I fit take care of them. No, maybe man fit wait with love. Man say, I for better the revolution, fine. Then I do them. Then after, I fit put love for corner. That's how we need to be. So Southern Cameroonians, we must be wise. This thing where France, the planner, when I see that way that boy call and say, that boy where Cabral Libi, he talk with Macron. Macron don't tell Bia, make it release a second. They did the prepare on the deal. That way we see that boy halasu. And Kamto and everything we talking at Kamto, if we take Kamto, make Bia, maybe I release Kamto. And then some of them, once I hear say Macron, they talk with Bia. That appeal, when I say they don't accept that appeal for that life sentence, so they don't give a Seseko. Now, for we cop that matter back and confirm that call from Macron, they go move Seseko them. But now, Bia, the struggle say, before they want to move Seseko, they don't move Seseko again, le Bia, le Barista Bobala, make the scatter all the thing, make the cause division. Now, I don't want to see for this Janet Yarawude and the others, they try to cause confusion everywhere. They one box we, you hear some people that they talk say they one can fight it only for paint, we get for dinner. If we see any person one cause division, we are focused. We get the Ambazonian coalition team. You get your government and county. The revolution, they on track. Una forget about love when we reach Boya. If any man we don't vex with me, I go sleep for ground, you walk out to my skin. May your heart sweet. If you want give me at 24, I go find the cane give you, then guava cane, you whip me, no problem. But make it first sweet, because if you whip me with the cane, the pain go die. But if the revolution fail, that picking their destiny, you will not pay them. That picking their life will not pay them. That mommy, they don't sleep for bush for how many, will not go pay them. But if you would vex with me, Prince Jeka, made the revolution win. Before the one come boy, I go come with my kingdom. I go find the kingdom. You know this gas. If you want a cane cable on which one, I go find the cane. I can give you so that you beat me. Then your anger finish. That time I know say we don't win. The pain go die. Even I wound the mark go remain for the problem. No day we don't win. I beg una make we use we are 8 cents. So thank you very much. I think Secretary Chris come live. Yes, Secretary Chris come live in 1 minute time. So I want to thank everybody we don't be for this urgent live show we I don't do. The turnout be there very, very good. I want to appreciate all who react to my live show very fast. You can click see first, you can click follow. I like the spirit. When I give the message like this, it enter when I feel happy. So may be very wise. Anything where the Republic will move on from Kondegui, say don't negotiate with Kondegui, distraction group. Ambazonians, una scatara just like how we do Barista Bobala, una choweyan for backside. Say na free people get for negotiate just like how Pata Sancte una. Say they want free, they made the freedom like how do you call them? Mami Frida. Freedom, free, may they go. No freedom with any condition. Yes. Look, any day una just yes say we don't negotiate this, we don't talk. Una just to away and for back, una add money for the fighter. They made the buy plenty granite. Una tell them say we not una show time, una no play, una increase the fire. So we don't want anything. Now free people get for decide. Which day people for prison start decide for we. I hope so. I don't hear because the way they prepare with this Semak. The Mohammed Faki, this one, so whether they call it African Union, whether they whether they don't call it now for corruption. See whether the plan we and this Kamto of a wizard where he talks say because he don't go where do it for Bakassi, Saudi Cameroon okay for sleep. This one, so we too go drive better motor, we go walk, we go be pilot them, we go be better people for our own land. We must. We not go remember Mbe forever. Thank you very much. Very, very much. And make una stay blessed. We go see again. This one be just been an urgent show. And wanna not forget the cash update deal watana wata. Una put some thing for inside. For people where they join, we don't talk say we don't give my show again before we go. We don't give $500 for Donga Manchu for feeding money na in this. People where they just enter now. $500 for feeding money for Donga Manchu for we are boys for the money we don't collect online. It don't go. We don't give $500 for Goketunja. Now in that $500 for people that they just come now Goketunja. It don't go for feeding money. We don't give $500 for Mezam. For people that they join now in that it don't go out. $500 for Mezam. For people where they join again, we don't give $500 for Manu. For we are boys and for Manu. And that $500 for them for feeding money. Now with the back say, since Goketunja gets small problem, may we even give them. We get $350 for PayPal. I be the back say, ma take that $350 for PayPal. I send them for Goketunja. May they buy small granite because we don't give them feeding money, but they get small problem. So when I go drop when I comments them or when I message them, may I know people for Watana WhatsApp group. When I go try for drop me, we know. And my people them for here, when I go try. So $5 as I go off when I try for send them. We do a good job. The money way. Thank you, Mama Flavor. Thank you for say when I see them. When send we later, we'll get for post them for Facebook so that we continue this thing. Now na time for Fako, Meme, Coupe Maninguba. I think say we get Boyo, Mbui, Dian, and the others the way they remain. We get for see the other 5 the good one. We already get about 1,100 on top for the other counties. Yeah, 1,100 because now 3,000. It don't be now like 3,800. I think so. It don't be like 3,800. It be there 3,600. That way they start divide. So we get 1,100 where it be left outside. So I think say now for the other small money we'll get them for the other last live show. Maybe it could don't go now to 3,700. So with the 2,500 we don't come out, we get about 1,200 or so. So yes, and Diane, we are talking about that. Yes, so we go when I go drop if we, okay. Thank you very much, Ambazonia, but that's good for that gesture. That $100 go help the boy them buy granite. If someone if send them to direct to Goketunja, go find. I think say my brother Pony don't even put. I might even talk about. I call their cash app for you. When I just send them to them one time, we no need for touch we are own. Make we just send them to them one time. Yes, when I just wait, so make we just send them to them one time. May I see? I be thinking say they put that Goketunja payment due for some site. When I just wait, so may I find them. 2 seconds. You go find more just sending the thing one time for them. I don't know, say, oh God. I go find more just send them for them quick. When I give me 2 minutes, I define and I find out. So, okay, good. I don't see them. They don't even put paper today. Okay, yes. Ngoketunja catch up na plus +1 when America, people of America, you don't need +1. So the cash app na 715 497 3471. 715 497 3471. That's cash app. I beg una give even a $1 for granite. I beg una just send them for day. Yes. Their paper na goketunjacounty@gmail.com. That's their paper. Very simple. goketunjacounty@gmail.com. Very simple. So I beg una just go drop. Cash app na 715 497 3471. 715 497 3471. That's cash app. That's cash app. Una do they need that granite. Una say the boy they do good job with the Marine Force of Babalang. They do good job. So we get for support them. We don't give them small chop money. Sometimes that chop money go in this thing. So if we give 100 as Ambazonia, we don't talk. If you give una send them for the and this one, the way they go get meeting, I go talk. They made the invite for una too. Thank you very much. That's the cash app. Now the cash app that may I move this one put na here for this small time. Now the cash app that for the way I don't pin and face. Now the cash app that. So I beg una throw $1. I don't know if some person feel tell me, man, no they put it they give so that if you call their name, I for they very happy. But I believe say the chairman go tell we next time we'll see how much they feel get bet. We don't even need for no. Una just give $5, $10. Now for granite they need them. And una know the job we go ketunja they do. They don't show Lele Afrique and this other man Porter. All they don't show them good bakala for that site. So me we give. The PayPal na goketunjacounty@gmail.com. Ma leave una now. Secretary Chris go the can make all una work go for Secretary Chris. Oh man. Oh man. Make we get a good news where Secretary Chris want talk and make everybody there focus. May God bless all una can today and make the revolution continue with better force. Bye for now.